Long ago, in a desert kingdom known as the Sahari Empire, there ruled a king unlike any other. His name was Akenu the Silent. He was not known for wars or conquests, nor for lavish feasts or towering monuments. What made King Akenu so mysterious, so unforgettable, was that he never spoke a single word in public. His face was always hidden behind a golden mask. His commands were written by scribes, and when he entered a room, the courtiers fell into silence. Yet, under his rule, the empire thrived. Crops grew in the harshest sands, traders came from far lands, and peace settled like a warm blanket across the region. But then, one morning, King Akenu vanished. No one saw him leave. No horses galloped away. No battle was fought. One night he was there, and the next, his throne stood empty. The palace guards found only a trail of strange symbols carved into the stone walls of his chamber, symbols no one could understand. The empire searched, but the king was gone, and slowly, the great Sahari Empire faded into the sand, remembered only in songs and forgotten scrolls. Until centuries later, a brilliant young archaeologist named Layla Miren uncovered something astonishing while exploring an abandoned temple near the Sahari Desert. Tucked behind a cracked statue, she found a scroll wrapped in black silk. Its ink had barely faded. It spoke of something called the Whispering Tomb, a hidden chamber where voices echoed without speakers, where shadows danced without light. It claimed that King Akenu had hidden there, guarding a secret too dangerous for the world to know. Most dismissed the story as a myth, but Layla wasn't like most. She assembled a team and set out into the heart of the desert, following hints from ancient maps, forgotten ruins, and dreams she couldn't explain. For weeks they endured blistering heat, sandstorms, and treacherous cliffs. Then, one morning, they found it. Half buried beneath the dunes stood a black stone door, cold even in the scorching sun. It was carved with the image of a silent mask, Akenu's mark. Around it were symbols, matching the strange ones found in his chamber centuries ago. With great effort, the team pushed the door open. Inside, the tomb breathed, whispered. Faint voices seemed to drift through the air, too soft to understand but impossible to ignore. The walls were lined with glowing glyphs, shifting as if alive. Layla led the way, her lantern casting flickering shadows on carvings of a story never told. They revealed the truth. King Akenu had been given a gift, or perhaps a curse, by an ancient order of seers, a relic that let him hear the thoughts of every living being. Not voices, but thoughts, the raw, unspoken truths in every mind. Hopes, fears, lies. At first, it made him wise. He could stop treachery before it began, solve disputes before they turned violent. But over time, the voices overwhelmed him. He heard fear in his people's smiles. He heard jealousy behind praise. He heard betrayal in his closest allies. And he realized something terrible. Words could no longer be trusted, but neither could thoughts. To protect his people from the madness that the relic brought, Akenu made a choice. He donned a silent mask. He stopped speaking. He listened, only listened. And when whispers of rebellion grew, of power-hungry nobles who wanted the relic for themselves, Akenu sealed it away, along with himself. He created this tomb, filled it with the voices of the past, and left behind only clues for someone who could truly understand. Not someone who sought power, but someone who would choose not to take it. Layla stood in awe before the final chamber, where the relic, no larger than a coin, hovered above a stone pedestal. Her team urged her to take it, to study it, to use it, but Layla didn't. Instead, she sat in silence, just as Akenu had. She listened, not with her ears, but with her mind. And in that silence, she understood, the relic was not meant to be used. It was meant to be remembered. So she left it there, untouched. She sealed the tomb once more, leaving behind only her journal and a warning etched into the door. Power that listens is more dangerous than power that speaks. To this day, no one knows exactly where the Whispering Tomb lies. Some say it shifts with the desert winds. Others believe it can only be found by those who aren't looking for it. But the legend of King Akenu the Silent lives on in books, in whispers, and in the silence between words. And somewhere beneath the sand, the tomb still waits, listening.